Hello. Hello. All right. It's been 8 days since my last video. How's everybody doing? I say everybody, but how are you guys? Yeah. I had like a train of thought that I was going to start this video with. I don't know if I like this lighting either, but we're going to work with it. But yeah, here we are. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I don't want it to be too long. Maybe like 5 minutes. But just to make the video, really. But also just, I feel like I need to talk a little bit. But I feel like I'm always in like mismatched clothes whenever I make these videos. Or I just look like a bum. But here we are. Yeah, I have an exciting project. A project that I'm excited to make. Looking forward to it. It's for my intro to video class, so it'll probably, hopefully, end up on here. If I don't end up using any like copyright material or anything like that, I may upload it anyway. And then if it gets taken down, it is what it is. But I'm just excited to make it. The idea, I'm gonna say soccer because I'm American, but football, whatever you want to call it. Big fan, I've played all my life. And I need to quit saying But anyway, in this intro to video class, I want to do a video around the idea of joga bonito. Okay? Which is, it's a Brazilian saying, and it just means like play beautifully. And it's oftentimes not translated, but like correlated with, a lot of Brazilian soccer players, because a lot of times they did play very beautifully, like Ronaldinho, Ronaldo Nazario, the Fenomeno, the dog. But, I think it really is just about the game itself. And, certain players really accentuate that idea better than others. But it did originate in Brazil. Robinho, Neymar. There's a lot. There's a lot I could name. Kaká. But anyway, I'm taking that idea, and I'll probably start off the video with something. I don't want to give away too much, but I want to translate that idea into other aspects of life too. I think it's more than just, I think it exists outside of the confines of just soccer. And so I want to make a video kind of showing that. And I'm not sure if I want to make it like a video essay or kind of like a music video kind of thing where it's like it transitions from like soccer into, some different aspects of life, but all kind of coming back to that idea of, playing beautifully. So that's the idea I have. And I have a little mind map down. And it's, I have like the mind map, but then I also have some like notes I took. And some of it's just like, a video that progresses from beautiful football into the beauty of life, which is like, the idea that I'm trying to portray. Showing how play and enjoyment, especially in like really big aspects of your life, can be beneficial, not taking things too seriously. And I think that's, the idea behind it, because, I don't really know. I think it may have originated before this, but like, 2000s, early 2000s kind of. I think that's kind of like the era for like that style of football. And so, I'll probably be pulling some clips from, then, but also now too. But no, yeah, I think it really is like, soccer can be pretty regimented. Very tactical, very like it's almost like you're running plays essentially. It doesn't seem like it all the time because it's a continuous flow. It's not like football, American football, or I'd say basketball's kind of the same way, but like there's so much scoring that like, it's kind of a back and forth. We'll run a play, you'll run a play. We'll run a play, you'll run a play. Like, but soccer is like 45 minutes of game, playing. And some people play beautifully. I'd say a lot of people do. She made a cameo. But yeah, that's the idea. Taking that idea of Joga Bonito and translating it outside of football, into a broader spectrum of life. And I think it'll be a cool video. It'll be hard. I think I want to do a video essay because I want to get into script writing. Not for like movies or anything like that, really, but I think video essays are really cool. I've watched a lot of video essays on YouTube. I actually have one on my monitor right now. And yeah, I feel like it's always been something that I kind of wanted to do. And I say that about a lot of things, I feel like. But I feel like I have a lot of interests, and I get pulled in a lot of different directions. And so I'm just trying to try stuff out. Again. Anyway, yeah, that's the idea. That's one of the... I'm saying it out loud and putting it on the internet to like put it into the ether. Like that idea is there. But now it's like an idea that people can know about, because a lot of times like I'll keep my ideas to myself and then they won't come to fruition, because it's easy to like just trap ideas inside your brain, and not do anything with them. And so I feel like getting this out of my head and saying it out loud will help me translate it into something real, that I made. And so I'm excited for that. But that's all I got for you guys. Take it easy. Joga bonito. Play beautifully.